not a vampire, not an alien. I'm not the fucking mummy, I'm a goblin.
Greetings, my Goblin Nation! I am the Twisted Goblin! And I'm here for you! Well, actually, I'm here to you know, having a little bit of an, people that are attacking me. They attack me! Oh, how dare they! For something so silly. So, I was like, you know what? I have, like, was online, they fucking talked. I wanted to first, like, okay, I have those comments and I'm gonna put them on here, but I'm like, they don't deserve having that much spotlight on their faces. It's already too much spotlight that's been on their face. I have been ignoring them in half a fucking day because I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna make a video about it. That are my end thoughts about this whole thing, because they are it's about IGGY. You know, she's apparently 2 years older than me. Only 2 years since the 90s, but literally 90. Like that's born. She's like only 2 years old. She does look a little bit older. Besides that, she looks goddamn hot. But I'm not simping for her, even though that's not the baddest thing. But she looks good. She is like, she did this OnlyFans, and that's what blew up. Some articles everywhere, and I decided on some article, you know, from that to say because I'm gonna read to you. The first one. She is ugly. Her accent is butchering Aussie, USA slang. It's actually Australian that she is from. I fucking researched that because I was like, you know what, a little bit of research cannot hurt. She can't rap like Beck. She said just because music sells doesn't mean it's good. It does. You know, because millions of people watched it. Millions of fucking people watched it. I'm like, this was what I was like, okay, I'm gonna react to this. I'm gonna fucking comment on it that is not what it says. Like, dude, she is good. She is. I'm not the biggest fan of her music. I mean, I like her music, but I'm like, I can do without. But I was like, she was number one. She has been like, her fucking music called I'm So Fancy, even though that was Charlie XX, and that one is out of this world. But like Charlie XX did so great. That's where I found Charlie XCX, and I'm like, I kept watching this music video of Fancy so many fucking times. I was to die for. So I know her. I kind of know a bit of I watched some music videos of because I was also in that time I was watching a lot of music videos. I want to watch a lot of music videos, and one of them was hers, and I watched like a lot of hers, but I was like way back in the day when Fancy was like, you know, just a new thing, and that was number one. That was like number one of my country. In my country, that was like around number one. Then it was a number 5, you know, but it was number one. So I was like, so I'm gonna try to say thing. I was like, just because you don't like the music doesn't mean it isn't good. You know, it doesn't mean it's good. You can like this, but you can come like to country. You can like metal. I like metal. I like all kinds of music, kind of. So it's hard to bash on somebody else's taste of music, because I'm like, yeah, I can like that music too. Shit. I cannot batch on that music. It's like, I don't want to batch on music. I like everything. I don't like haters. That's like the one thing I don't like. It's like people that try to spread hate. And this feels like this is all what they did. And I wanted to make a video for my final thoughts about all this. So I was just like, doesn't mean good. I mean, it has the chart charts, it has in the country. But this guy, I mean, a few people, I don't think I went to the right version, because I went to the comments on YouTube from IGGY, her whole music videos, and I saw like so much positive, and I are like 1 million and some more people that watch this. 1 fucking million, and how much people liked it? Wait, I'm gonna trying to see. She has 8 million people following her. So, and this has 31k. So it's not the biggest ever. of her music video and everything. And 8 million is not the biggest ever, but you know, she's been the biggest ever. Now she's a little bit more less than that, but she's still good. I mean, I listened to one of her music videos and I'm like, still good, still like it. She's gonna stop with music. Who can blame her? Because there's a lot of hatred out there, and I don't mean just for IGGY. I mean in general. In general, people like hating more than they like loving. It's fucking crazy how the world turns now. On the internet, at least, like everybody spreads more hatred than they spread love for something. It's like, what's The Last of Us episode 1 that came out? That seems in general people like it, but that disappeared like poof, like only 2 days, and I didn't saw nothing of it again till episode 2 came out. So like, it doesn't go that far. It's like around and it's gone. But hatred, hatred people keeps on fucking thing. You saw this, her was like, it was not that much for her OnlyFans. I'm like, I don't like OnlyFans that much. Also, on OnlyFans, you don't have to be naked. You don't have to, people seem to forget that. It's like, dude, those are not meant to be, here is naked picture of me. It's meant to be just sexualize her versions of herself, or just pictures you cannot get anywhere else. It doesn't have to be those pictures, and so that's where she was in, and now some people are hating on her on thing, and but this came into my corner because of that. She mostly ignores the haters, so I should do it too. That's why I did do this video and ignore most of what they say after this. So I was like, wait. I think he deleted his comment because it's like, first man. Yeah, I think, you know, yeah, bro, if anyone has 10 likes, then it means they're correct and you should listen to them. Love how there's like, yeah, if you just 10 likes, you should listen to them. Even if it's 30, 100, I'm like, dude, you do know there's a war going on somewhere, you know, that war, because somebody even is like, that war has more than 10 people behind it. Doesn't mean it's right. Doesn't mean it's fucking right. Not everything is like, also, and if we're gonna go there and let that, and say it's marketing and everything, also, does she not have, I don't know, 8 million people following her and like more fucking comments, at least 1,000 comments, telling how fun it is, like maybe in thousands, like how fun it is, how much love is like, dude, you're 10 likes, doesn't fucking matter. Also, she's gonna do her own thing, so that's not gonna care about it. But you wanna attack me? It's like, dude, I have 10 likes, maybe you should listen. Maybe you should listen. I'm like, I got no likes, I got nothing, but I'm still not gonna listen because you're saying. I thought you can hate on her. I'm all for that. You maybe don't like her, and maybe I'm not a biggest fan either. But doesn't mean I was not right with my fucking point that I was trying to make. That she was famous. That she was famous. That she did was #1. That people do love her. It's like, it exists. You're not the one, but there are people there that like it. Like, there's still 8 million subscribe to her YouTube channel. That's just to her YouTube channel. People still, not everybody's on YouTube. Some people just buy the CD, get the CD. She still makes some fucking money, but that's not marketing. That's liking her music. But no. That's not how the internet works. Internet wants to spread more hate and doesn't like it when that should be the answer. I laughed about it and I was like, telling him like in many lands it has #1, and of course, then there is another one that said, you're acting like my opinion doesn't have over 10 likes. Like, again, it's an opinion. You just say it's a fucking opinion. 10 likes doesn't mean shit. It's like, yes, it can have 10 likes. Yes, it can have 100. Yes, it can have 1,000. Doesn't mean it's right. Just means some other people love to hating on stuff, and the internet is fucking like that a ton right now. So just because you think Iggy doesn't have, you know, AZALEA, it does is not so good as you like to think, and that you like her, doesn't mean she's not has not been the #1 on the chart boards and not had good music, because it's an opinion that you hate her. It's an opinion that you don't like her. It's an opinion that you don't think her music is trash. Doesn't make it fact. Doesn't make it fact at all. Why in their fucking mind did they think that makes it a fact? I can understand if you don't like her. You know, not her music is not for everybody. That's an thing. So, you know, you don't like her, move on. Just move on. Move your fucking hand and go away from this conversation even. But, you know, there are more people. Then there is one thing that just means a lot of people without any taste for good music. Well, shit always sells if you market it right. Just look at religion. This guy, this guy, Mark, I think. Anyway, when something goes right, it's God's little miracle. You do remember that whole Christianity has literally slaughtered people. Everybody in the past has been slaughtered to get to Christianity, so people got kind of forced into Christianity. Not the same shit, and not even marketing. Just something not everybody's forced. Like, it's not even in the fucking. You don't have to get religion in it, even though you're like, religion is stupid, but still. It's like he works in a mysterious way. Yeah, you know. I believe in the afterlife. I don't believe in God. I don't believe in a God. I believe in everything. I feel like maybe there's something, but I'm very sure there is something after that. Hopefully there is like a corner for everybody, not this peaceful world where everybody is peace, because I don't want to share that world with stupid people like that. It's like, because they're like, they cannot accept opinions. That's the problem. Also, I can accept that you think it's trash. I can accept that you think they're overrated. I can accept that! You know, no problem. I can accept that you like this more. I can accept it. I can accept opinion. But you keep on fighting me and telling it's as a fact. That and that everybody's else is trash. You're like, no. You think it's trash. For somebody else thinks it's lovely, and that's good. I mean, I'm not a fan of very hard to fucking think. ABBA, you know, but it went #1. My mother loves it. I cannot see why, but she loves it. Money. It's so funny in a rich man's world. You know, she loves that. I do not. I think it's kind of like we couldn't do without. But I'm like, my mother loves it, so let it keep going. Let it kind of thing. There's so many Elvis, like, keep it going. I'm not interested, but I love metal. Death metal I can do without, but still are some good songs in it. I was like, I can accept that somebody else likes it. Those people that I make a video from, I'm not gonna show them because they don't deserve any freaking well, just want to talk about this in general. She's great. She is great for somebody else. For me, she is, you know, somewhere in the middle, maybe a little bit lower than the middle, but she's still not trash. She's still not like kind of thing. I think Ariana Grande, I think Miley Cyrus, I think Bella Thorne, I think Charlie XX for that's my #1. It's like there are others that I think are better. That I think that are better than her, but doesn't mean she's bad. But it's like, if she's bad, if she's trash, you know, somebody else loves it. Somebody else #1. She was #1 on fucking chart, so that fact doesn't change just because you're thinking trash. But that's just my fucking opinion, and they're not done. This is why I want to make a video, just to get my thoughts. It's like therapy, man. My videos are therapy. It doesn't matter that there is nobody watching it. It's a good therapy to get look, because I'm very, very bad in commenting, and then it's like they start saying your grammar sucks, and I'm like, yeah, it does, but that's not the point. Because here they also just throw a point away. It's like there are other people, and then there's like, fucking way, how you're not president? Because, well, you know, I cannot say for America, but, and, you know, president, but I can see, if you cannot see it on somebody else's side, why would somebody be president? It's like, literally, the fact is, she was number one somewhere. No, we're gonna ignore that. We're gonna ignore that she was number one somewhere. She is trash now. Thank you. It's like, no, she wasn't trash. She was number one. It's like ignoring the rest of the world. What United States sometimes does, but it's like, here's the United States of America. We're proud, the only country, the only United States in the world. There is still Germany. We can say, fuck Germany. We are the only country in the world. It's like Russia's invading the thing. Those countries don't exist right now. Those countries we ignore. They don't have the rules that we do. So they're trash. They're the war. It's literally making war. This is like his whole opinion about the guy that's like, I have more likes. I have how to say. It's like, if you're gonna be president, you're gonna create a war with that mentality. You have to see it from everybody's side. You have to try to see it from like that stuff. I'm just saying, I'll be a better president than that asshole. I'm not saying I'm a good president, but then there is somebody that feels like, oh, what am I gonna do? Just insult the guy. That just, you know, throw away whatever we're talking about and just saying fucking minimum wage look like simp. One, simp is not anybody. That's a term for something, for some eyes. And that's look alike. It's like, this is like the weirdest insult I ever have. A minimum wage. I mean, I think I'm below minimum wage even. But still, feels like a weird fucking insult. I think that's everything. Some say she's still shit, plain simple. I don't say it's an opinion, not a fact. Yeah, that's about it. I think they stopped. Oh, no, wait. Damn, there is more. But I think those are more to him than to me. Because damn, why you go that hard, oblivious. Some people like her, true, nobody likes everyone. There are some that also defended. She from the bogan ass town like Moa in Australia, spends literally a year in Atlanta in the US, and develops this Caribbean personage. She's been there before Caribbean. She's literally been there way before her. She was very. I think people forget that she was a thing before. I mean, yes, I think she looked her boss like 4 years ago. Almost fancy. That was her very, very, very big one. 8 years ago. So 8 years ago, she had this music video called Fancy. And that, by the way, now has over 1.1 billion. A billion views. I mean, yes, it's in 8 years. You know, it's 8 years ago. That's a long fucking ass time ago. Now, right now, certainly in internet days. In internet days, that's like they don't even remember that day. It's maybe why they forget that she was number one. So that's pretty much it. You know, there are some people defending it, but most of them are. And if she was a male, she'd probably be registered as sex offender too. You know, you wouldn't hit it. OnlyFans is not a Musky app. You don't even need sound. She's far from. There are some that still defend it, but they're mostly just commenting on his whole thing, what I commented on. But some people feel the need for attacking me, so those I covered in this video. There are some still defending, also defending her, but they don't seem to defend me. Just like, hey, Guys, okay, you just down there. All right, let me just play it simple against a guy alone with my sword. I got a sword there. Anyway, so yes, in general, I think we all can agree that she has a taste. She looks like she's beautiful, but I would not want her as a girlfriend. She looks hot, but it's like something I'm like, yeah, I like your hotness, but I also think 10,000 other people kind of look alike. That hot blonde look that she got going. That she's not bad looking, but I'm like, I like a little bit more special, a more gothic vibe to it. I don't know. Anyway, so I think you can like her music, you can say it's trash, but the facts don't lie. That there is still, but you know, those people are not going, and then attacking people that love it or hate it. That's gonna fucking look. I could like curse them fucking out. I could be like, yo, fucking assholes don't know what you're talking about. Just look it up. It's Google. It's free. But then they would make another suggestion, and I'm like, I don't have time for that. I don't have time to look at your stuff. I don't have time to tell you what to do or waste time of somebody that's so ignorant that just throws away my the point I made and just tries to like, no, Trent likes this, so that, like, I don't have time for that. I don't have time. I'm not willing to give more waste of my time. I'm 30 years old. I have like a little bit more than 30 years left. That's 60, so maybe no. And you know, life is short. It can be shorter than that. It could be shorter. So I'm not gonna waste a fucking minute arguing with somebody that doesn't even see the point of it all. That I made. That the whole point, or the whole thing, that is that everybody can have a different taste of music. Everybody can have a different taste in girls and women. It's like, no, there is something for everybody. There's a movie for you. There is a thing for you. Metal music. I have a little taste of a little bit of everything, but mostly Charlie XCX, metal music. There's some other taste that I like more. And in this case, yes, IGGY is not, on my top 10, but she is still good and still good. And I don't simp for her. And even if you do, doesn't fucking matter, because I'm still right about that she been number one. Say 8 years ago, maybe has another music that also was, but the one that I remember is Fancy, that was on number one everywhere. That's what I wonder. And then she did a tour that was always sold out. I remember that! They're very good. So, but that's just, my whole shebang of my thoughts that are now fully released to the world on YouTube about her, IGGY. I hope I say her name right. I feel like I've been saying it all wrong, but whatever, man! This video is not gonna end. I hope you enjoyed my rambling rant about it, but I felt like it's therapy, man. It's like a therapy session, just letting out all the emotions and end this whole comment section stuff with a video. I think it's a cool way to make actually a video. Yes, it's a little bit hatred, but my point is to love your neighbor, not to hate on the neighbor for what thing. There are worse things in the world than, if you don't like her, just ignore her. And don't go on hating on people that love her like you did now, because I'm like, yeah, no, she's still number one. And then you just go off. You just go off! It was like a waste of fucking minutes. A waste of my time. But I got those wasted times into a video. And that feels like it accomplished something. It accomplished something, a video for me. And to ask you guys, what do you guys think? What do you guys think about it? Do you guys like her? Do you think her music is trash? I mean, you can not like it. You can say it's trash. My opinion is that it's good enough. And the fact is, she is been number one on the top charts, mostly when Fancy came out. I cannot say all of her music kind of thing, but she has been number 1 around number 10 think in the world, but I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that. But you know, that's my whole fucking opinion, my whole freaking thing about the whole fucking day drama that's going on. Yeah, her only fan was I was even forgetting why I even argued about this. Like, what was the point again? What was the article that all came out of? And I'm like, oh yeah, this stuff. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you fucking liked it. I hope you liked it. Down below, subscribe if you know. And I hope to see you guys in the next one. Because you guys are awesome. You guys are great. And I'm sorry I stole like almost a half hour of your time. Because time is precious. And time you have to spend with your loved ones, with the things you like. So, if you're got to the ending, if you got all the way here to this part, I want to tell you, I'm so glad to have you in my life. I'm so glad that you wasted a half hour of your life that you never gonna get back on me. On me! The Twisted Goblin! I'm so glad for that. So very, very glad. So thank you guys, and see you guys in my next videos. Okay, bye. Good night.
Then the days got worse and worse, and now you see I've gone completely out of my mind.